Jadi saya nak pergi, I would like to go straight to magic. Because I believe that if you were to make a change for the women cause, it's in the realm of new economy that is better to start with, because it's sometimes uncharted territory. Even if there are players, it's not as congested as the traditional brick and mortar side of the industry. So what are your feelings on this particular budget, especially in terms of empowering women with the new economy? Because there's specific sections devoted to new or technopreneurs, new entrepreneurs, but there's also specific sections for women. If we can combine and harmonize the two, it will be even more powerful for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, just go ahead.
Yes. So yeah, I think the budget this year was very fair. There's something for everyone. Not just women, but also even ex-military, microfinancing, So I think it's a great thing. And it shows that the government is putting emphasis on women, which is half of our economy. So I think it's great, and I'm very happy to see what is being put up.
The moment Cheryl speaks, there's like this loud noise of, that's celebrating this budget. But I would like to move on this matter, because my point is, if there's still like the perception, and I think Fui Kay Song earlier in the town hall with Sohaimi in the afternoon, she said that from survey done, there's 66% gender discrimination in the perception of a lot of women executives. So if there's such thing in the traditional, corporate power struggle in the boardroom and stuff, how do we make it different for the new economy? Because in the new economy, you can be the entrepreneur, you can be the boss, but you can also be the one doing the coding and stuff. So maybe new empowerment needs new thinking, but that needs to start and link all the way back to our universities and our school. The mindset has got to start from young.
Right, exactly. So I think I think it is the perception that women cannot get into technology because these are very traditionally male-dominated industries, as you said, right? But I think that's really changing. I grew up in Malaysia, right? So I have Malaysian education, and I did go to the US to study under a JPA scholarship. But it goes to show that I think we have to start from the family, from the individual. So in the family, we have to, parents have to be able to tell their children that they're equal and that they can actually achieve the same things that men can achieve as well.
That's why I want to go to the other Cheryl in the room right now, Cheryl Goh from MyTeksi. And I like MyTeksi not because I use taxi, I use my Rapid KL, no offense to MyTeksi, but there's a lot of concern, especially in the state of safety, because you don't know who the taxi driver is, if you're a woman executive working late at night, burning the midnight oil and stuff like that. But maybe with new application, new ways of thinking, new technology, because you know specifically what number of the registration of the taxi and the driver will be verified, for example. So through new economy, you can kill two birds with one stone. Your point of view on that?
Yeah, I think MyTeksi is successful not just because we use technology, but we really look at the problem and we try to marry offline verification. That means we look at the driver's details and we do go through a very stringent verification process. And then we combine that with technology. Through GPS technology, through smartphone technology, and those two combined is what makes us a great platform. I don't think it can be achieved with just technology alone. We really need to understand the problem, and then from that.
The real question I want to ask you, so now that you passed the startup stage,
right.
So what's in this budget for you to grow bigger and conquer the world?
Right. I think this budget is quite fair, no big surprises, okay. No big letdowns. But I think specifically for MyTeksi, it's great because it shows the government's commitment towards urban public transportation through highways, MRT Phase 2 and things like that. And all of that, of course, is very good for the taxi industry as a whole. And I think beyond that, the 2.7 billion that will be invested into broadband is really important to help the ICT sector grow. So we're very happy about that.
Okay.